Hello students and welcome to video 5 of chapter 4.5, the 7 Ps of the marketing mix. And so far in this chapter we've covered 2 videos on product and we've covered 2 videos on price. And in this video we're going to do promotion, and this is only going to be 1 video in the promotion subtopic. And this is because the syllabus is a lot shorter. We're going to be doing above the line, below the line, through the line promotion, and then social media marketing, which I think most of you will be experts at already. So we're going to firstly define what the term promotion means. So promotion in the context of the 7 Ps and marketing is effectively when we communicate with customers about the product. And this can be current customers, it can also be potential customers, or customers who used to buy the product and don't buy it anymore, etc., etc. And generally, this is to raise sales through increased awareness and knowledge of the product. And when we do promotion, there are many objectives, but 3 of the main ones are to inform, persuade, and remind. So to inform consumers might be consumers don't know about the product, so we're going to tell them about it. Persuading them is getting them to buy it. And then reminding customers is getting them to continue buying it. Kind of makes sense. The one that used to confuse me is when maybe I'd be a consumer of a product and I would get online ads saying buy this product, and I'd be like, well, I already am buying the product. Why are you telling me to buy it? And I realize now, this is years ago, it's to remind me. It's saying you're buying this product, you should keep buying it because it's a really good product. So those are really very persuasive, some of those promotions. So on to above the line. This is our first method of promotion, and this is promotion when it's directly paid for by the company to communicate with customers, and generally it's through the mass media. And so what do we mean by the mass media? Well, we mean things like this. So TV, radio ads, newspaper, magazines, billboards, and these days, obviously, through online ads. And this is kind of like the more traditional form of promotion. So if you've seen the TV show Mad Men, this is kind of the industry they work in, doing billboards and magazine promotions and things like that. And obviously now with the internet, online ads is part of that as well. So we'll come to this. We're going to look at the pros and cons of this in a minute, but we're going to compare this against the next one, which is below the line promotion, where below the line promotion is kind of the opposite. And it's difficult to define, but I've tried to do it here. It's promotion which is generally targeted towards a specific market share or group of people. So firstly, it's targeted. And so if we look at the definition for the first one with above the line, if they do a TV campaign, it's going to go to everybody who's watching that TV show. But with below the line, we're trying to target specific groups of consumers. And it's not directly paid for by the business, and no money is paid to advertising agencies. So I'll give you some examples and then make a bit more sense. So price promotion, this is an example of below the line promotion. So we're targeting those consumers who often buy our product or are thinking about buying our product. We might do things like buy 1, get 1 free, buy 2, get 1 free, prizes for buying the product. Some soft drinks, they do the ring pulls, is when you pull off the ring pull and there could be a prize underneath it, or when you unscrew the top of a bottle of water or whatever. And the idea there is, again, it's targeting the people who could be buying it. And again, there's no direct money being paid for it, but it's still costing money because we have to give the prizes away. Or if there's buy 2, get 1 free, then we're losing potential revenue on that third one. So there are still costs, but there's no direct money being paid for it like a TV ad. Other ones are loyalty cards. There's one here, get 10 stamps and get a reward. I think these are brilliant. So they often do these at coffee shops where you get the card and you're like, oh, crikey. So I can save 10% because if I get 10 stamps, I get 1 for free. The problem I always have is I always lose them. So you get to halfway and then you lose them. But the coffee shop still benefits because I go there more often. So loyalty cards can also be like the store cards you get where you accumulate points, and then those points can be used to redeem things. And again, with this loyalty card, the company's not paying anything, but they're giving something away for free. So they're either losing potential revenue or there are costs involved. Free samples is another example down here. Direct selling is when you go door to door. This was more relevant kind of decades ago when some companies would go around door to door. And then sponsoring events and teams. So this one you are paying. So this is when you pay like a sports team to put the logo on your kit. Here you are actually paying, but we're not actually giving money to advertising agencies, which is where the distinction is. So just a comparison of some of these. We can't compare above the line and below the line directly because there are so many different examples of each. So I'm just going to compare a TV ad to a loyalty card. So like I said earlier, with a TV ad, you can reach a wide and diverse audience because you can get the millions or whoever are watching the TV program at that point. And you can also benefit when you do an advert on the TV. You've got sound, you've got vision, you've got what's called an audio visual stimulus, and so you can, building onto the third pro, you can kind of tell a story through the advert. So through those two, I think that it's easier to build a brand image rather than this loyalty card down here. But with a loyalty card, it's going to be relatively cheaper because running a TV ad is obviously going to be pretty expensive. Depends on when you're running the ad, but in general, they're going to be more expensive. You can target specific consumers. So here the person who's got the loyalty card is probably one of your customers already. So you're trying to get them to come more regularly to the shop. And you can also track behavior and target personalized ads. So behind my face, we've got a store card there for Walmart. So if customers are scanning their card every time they shop at Walmart, then these companies can look at what you buy, and then they can send you offers through mail or through email in order to target what you specifically buy. So on to the third one, which is through the line promotion. And this is kind of a promotion strategy which combines both above the line and below the line. So for example, a company might use a TV ad alongside a customer loyalty program. Maybe they do some online ads alongside in-store sales promotions. And the idea here is they're trying to get the best of both worlds, where there are pros and cons of TV and loyalty cards. But by doing both of them together, they can kind of reach the mass audience through the TV ad, but then also target their particular consumers through the loyalty card. So through the line promotion enables kind of the best of both worlds, if you like. And on to the last slide. So this is about social media marketing. So I think most of you all know this already, but social media marketing is using social media platforms to connect with your target audience. So here social media is Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc., etc. And the idea of doing this is that some of the pros are you can reach a large audience, and this is especially with the younger generation, obviously, who are using social media. You can target your audience, so you can by advertising on TikTok, then the TikTok algorithm can push it towards those people the company want to push it towards. And it's also quite easy to measure success through different statistics that they collect. So, for example, CTR click-through rate. You can see how many people click on an ad, and then you can see how many of the people that click on the ad who actually go and make a purchase. It's also pretty quick to do social media marketing, so you can react quite quickly, as opposed to if you use a loyalty program, that's going to take a while to design and actually get that out there. Some cons of social media are the costs involved in hiring people to manage your online presence. So most companies these days will have some sort of social media presence, and they either need to hire people to do it for them, or they'll hire a company who will manage their social media. And obviously you have no control over the online reaction. So you might do a social media campaign, do it wrong, and then you go viral for whatever reason, and it's obviously negative comments. So you can't always control the results. And then there's a security issue with having an online presence where accounts can be hacked and things like that. So I think this is quite common sense, this slide. Okay, that is promotion now done. I'll see you next time.